As promised in my last video, welcome to my top 10 strongest One Piece characters. Keep in mind, this is all time and in their prime, dead or alive. Also, this is my list, this is my opinion, right? With that being said, let's have some fun. Also, major spoiler alert if you are not caught up with the One Piece manga. Number 10 on my list, I have Dark King Rayleigh, the right-hand commander of the Pirate King, the master of armament Haki, the man who taught Luffy everything he knows about Haki, possessor of Conqueror Haki himself. Even in old age, he was able to hold off an admiral. Keep in mind, he said, with my old age, I can only hold him off. For me, I took this as he could have easily defeated Kizaru if he wasn't old. What a badass. Number 10, Dark King Rayleigh for me. 9, we got Monkey D. Dragon. I would definitely have Dragon higher on my list, but because we didn't really see him really in action. But you have to remember that one, he is the son of Monkey D. Carp, the father of our protagonist Luffy, also the most wanted man in the world. Based on all that, he is on my list. Yes, even though he did not do anything as of yet, based on all that hype, he is number 9 for me. 8 for me is Marshall D. Teach, Blackbeard. This absolute monster is the only one in the world and ever to possess 2 devil fruits at the same time. Need I say more? Also Ayanko, the man to take down Whitebeard. Yes, although not a full powered Whitebeard, he still did that. With one hand the power to create dark holes and the other the power to destroy the world. Blackbeard is not someone you want to mess with. Next up 7, I got Charlie Linlin, the Big Mom. Now Big Mom is a scary individual. Other than being a Yonko, she is truly a monster with the power to literally suck your lifespan out of you, even eat you in the process. Bro, Big Mom literally is her husband after she's done with them. How insane is that? Without also her background with Kaido and the Rocks Pirate, she is a legend in her own right. Number 6, Shanks. Now it was really difficult putting Shanks ahead of Big Mom, but based on hype and expectation, it was hard for me to put Big Mom or Blackbeard in front of this man. His duels with Mihawk were a thing of legends, and he is known for being the rival of Mihawk, possessing great control over armament Haki and Conqueror's Haki, also stopping the Marineford himself, saying in the process, whoever wants to fight, that him and his crew were going to be their opponent. Just to grasp how big of a deal this is, you have to remember who was there at the time when he did this. You got all the admirals, Carp, the hero of the Marines, Sengoku, the fleet admiral, Blackbeard, Ayanko, and to have them all stop because of their respect and fear of this man indeed justifies his hype and why I have him as number 6. Moving on, next 5, we got Kaido. People often say if it's 1v1, bet on Kaido. This man needs no introduction. Being a crewmate of the legendary Rocks Barrier when he was young, to being introduced as the strongest creature, being captured in 18 times total, escaping every time, Kaido is a force that you do not want to be reckoned with. It's also important to mention that the narrator stated that he had been defeated 7 times as a pirate. By who, we don't know. But with all that, I have to put him number 5. Moving on forward, we have Monkey D. Carp. It's actually insane how many people sleep on Carp. The man who, with the help of Goldie Roger, took down the Rocks Pirates, the legendary Rocks Pirates. Just a quick reminder of who was part of the Rocks Pirates during this time. We have 1, Shiki, the man who was considered to be Roger's direct rival. 2, Whitebeard, the strongest man. 3, Kaido, the strongest creature. 4, Big Mom, and 5, Rocks D. Sebek himself, the captain of these monsters. Need I say more? Also considered a hero of the Marines. This man is no joke and his resume speaks for itself. Number 3 is a tie for me between Rocks D. Sebek and the legend himself. Now Whitebeard was introduced to us as being the strongest man in the world, and boy did he live up to that all the way to his death. I have him as number 3 for the simple fact as he was Roger's greatest rival, right? And with his death, he almost about to die, he mentions that the One Piece indeed exists. Man, this man is so epic. He just wanted to travel the seas with his family and just to lay back. Now, if he was more ambitious, like Roger or Kaido, what he would be able to do is something we would never find out. A D himself. It's easy to think why I have him so high up on my list. Now, it's common sense that the captain of a pirate crew usually is the strongest of that crew. So for that simple fact, I have Rocks D. Sebek as my number 3, being the captain of the Rocks Pirates. Number 2, the Pirate King himself, Goldie Roger, the one man whose name is known no matter a child, marine, pirate, old, young, himself, taking down the Rocks Pirate along with Carp. Also finding the One Piece, the man whose death inspired this generation of pirates we see today, leading to current events today. Need I say more? Again, number 2, Gold Roger, and finally number 1, Joy Boy. Little is known about Joy Boy. What we do know is that he is the owner of the treasure known as One Piece. That alone, coupled with being named to be the strongest pirate himself by none other than Gold Roger, the Pirate King himself, coupling with the fact that he is the only person known to have a personally engraved Poneglyph so far, makes him worthy of being number 1 for me. What do you guys think of my list? Do you agree with it? Do you disagree with it? Let me know in the comments. Also, leave a sub to the channel for One Piece content and leave a like. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'll leave you there.